It's chilly out here, boys. Sorry. Actually, there you go. It's chilly. Woo. Sorry, I'm sitting on a bunch of rocks. I got almost everything good out here. I got the cinder block where I want it. I'm just gonna need to find a nice lift. I'm thinking on putting a little bowl of water off in that direction somewhere. Or maybe off in that direction. For like the water that they have nearby. But as you see the lovely cinder block behind me, which is the cave, I was wrong. It's not going to storm. It's just very cold out here, and I regret coming out here barefoot. Whew. I'm wearing a long sleeve, but it's very thin. Whew, cold. Sorry. So yeah, I have a cinder block. This is my cinder block. Everything's almost perfect out here, except for the place I sit whenever I film. I'm sitting on the rocks. Lots and lots of rocks. So my butt hurts every time. Every time I come out here, my butt hurts. That was me hitting the rock. So yeah. I'm thinking on maybe I could get like a pillow we don't use to sit on out here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Are any more of them out here? Sorry about my cat in the frame, but I just found baby Cadence. I just found Cadence and Nick. I just found Cadence and Nick. No, it's only these two. I swear I picked them all up. Okay, shut up, bud. I don't care. Yeah, it's just Cadence and Nick. Pumpkin, really? Yeah, it's just Nick and Cadence out here. I don't know why. Look. They might have got washed away if it did rain today. Luckily it didn't. I got my cat in the background, but I'm blocking off the cinder block now, so yeah. Don't know why these two are still out here. I thought I picked them all up. Pumpkin! Leave Stum alone. It's just cold outside. Pumpkin's sitting here. She's my adorable little kitty, aren't you? So the day after tomorrow is when I'm probably going to be filming episode 2 of my Wildcraft series. I'm going to be, as I said, for my Wildcraft series, I'm going to be trying to beat every map as every animal in Wildcraft except for 2. The only 2 I'm not playing as is the gorilla, and sorry, I stuttered, and the kangaroo. Mainly, I love Wildcraft, but the designs they have for the gorilla and kangaroo aren't very good. So yeah. Also, personally, I just hate monkeys in general. Sorry to people whose monkeys are like their favorite animals, but I just hate monkeys. So therefore, I am not going to be playing as the monkey, but I do have to collect enough gems to buy them. Obviously, gems and obviously gems are in-game money, but they have in-game coins, in-game, and then they have egg cons, which I'm pretty sure you can buy things like skins and emotes with them, along with gems. So yeah. And then you have this little, like, spin wheel thing. You have to go click on a sheep thing that has a wheel above it. And you have to, like, collect enough clovers to do it. And you can either get, I'm pretty sure, coins, or, gems. So yeah. And obviously, they're going to be in seasons. So yeah. They're going to be in seasons. So, season 1 is wolves. We're also going to be trying to collect as many family members as we can during this. And give them all different coat colors, which is what I like doing in Wildcraft, is getting family members and giving them different coat colors. I don't really care about upgrading my rank, which you can do in Wildcraft. I don't really care about that. All I really want to do is just play the game. I don't play in multiplayer. You would have to catch me dead before you caught me in multiplayer. I don't like multiplayer. Yes, these are two are sitting next to me for this entire... I guess I could put them in the cinder block. So that way I don't forget them again. I swear I picked them up though. This is just a random talking video, which I do like doing. So anyways, about the Eye of the Storm. So basically, yes, we actually have some... Yes, I am changing up the story just a little bit. I'm changing up the story because I can't remember all the lines from, you know, the original. So I'm making up my own, so yeah. And this is a recasting with new models and things, so yeah. And Oak slash, Jake, or whatever his name was in the last time, will actually survive, but he will come out with skulls, which you will see that custom, which I'm really excited about, because I have never gave my custom skulls before. That was the only one I did it with, and I'm obsessed now, so yeah. We may have more custom with skulls. No, wait, I take that back. There's a Blake, who's a custom with skulls, but that's my only other one with skulls. So I'm obsessed with skulls after doing Oak. After doing the Oak custom, which with skulls, which I hope you know this is the only time he's going to be known as Oak. In other series, he will be known as Scar. So yeah. Because of the skulls on his body. I feel like I have a sneeze coming on, but I don't know if it's a false alarm or not. Okay, it was a false alarm. Hold on. I'm putting my hands in my sleeves because my hands are cold. Yeah. I hope people know. I thought it was finally warming up. Oh my goodness, the Baja fell down. The reason why my camera keeps falling down is because I lost my fake blood. And my phone stand. So I've been using this Baja bottle to hold up my phone. And honestly, I kind of like this better than my phone stand, because my phone stand will keep on falling down and getting my phone fake blood or paint, and I hated it. So I'm probably going to use something like a mason jar from now on, so that way I don't keep on accidentally knocking it over. Because it won't be as tall as the Baja bottle. But yeah. Anyways, so Cadence, this is a question for Cadence to answer in the comments, and I really hope comments stay turned on, because every time I turn on my comments and I post a video, it turns them off for some reason. It's so stupid. So therefore, if comments are turned on, I would like Cadence to answer this question. Okay, that's a plane. Sorry. I get distracted by the tiniest things. Getting distracted again. Ugh. How are the customs going? I know you've been working on a couple of customs, so I want to know how those are going. So I just want to know how those are going. That's it. Sorry that I kept on getting distracted. I get distracted very easily. Don't know why. Just do. I'm tired. But then again, I'm just always tired. So yeah. We have up here on top of the cinder block, which I like. I like it up here on the cinder block. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, I realized I forgot to put the deer back down here after I got done recording the first episode and did the second one. I realized I forgot to put the deer back down here. So for the sake of it, we'll just say they ate the deer. So yeah. Brr. So chilly. I'm bored, so I'm doing a video, and I would do it inside. But my dad's watching the TV. And the thing he watches has a lot of curse words and inappropriate jokes. Because it's like a bunch of comedians and So yeah. That's it. That's why I'm out here doing this. And if I come, it's cloudy and windy, so I'm kind of freezing my butt off. And I know it's spring, but it's not that. Wait, is it that late into spring? Oh my gosh, is it? Oh my gosh, somebody please tell me, is it that late into spring already? I know we're close to April, aren't we? Oh my goodness, it's March. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure it's March right now. So are we already that late into spring? I think we are. I don't know. I get my bad memory from my mom. Ugh. I'm kind of sad I have to wait. The chicken, our neighbors have a chicken. And the reason why I referenced why we are so close to humans is because all of the, noises in the background, which I do not know how to edit out. So therefore, they're just there, and the wolves live next to humans. But the humans are very nice to wolves, I guess. You hear that? Yeah, that's what I mean. Brr. So yeah. No, okay, I forgot there's a bear out here. Yeah, I didn't know where we live actually had bears. So now I'm kind of scared now that I remembered that. So now I kind of want to go inside. Okay, I'm going inside. I'm scared of the bear. Okay, apparently Dad turned the thing off, but yeah. Yeah. But sorry about my brothers yelling. Ugh. Her paws are dirty. So yeah. There's a bear. I'm scared of the bear. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of the bear. The bear is very scary. The bear is pretty scary. So yeah. This was a random talking video. There you go. So cold. But yeah. I'm probably going to use a mason jar in the future. But here's my idea for a couple of series actually. So we're going to start with Liberty Forest. Liberty Forest. Liberty Forest is a pack called, I haven't thought that far through yet, but I'm thinking Liberty Forest pack is going to be called Daybreak. The Daybreak. The Daybreaking pack. So yeah. Or something. Or Moon Chasers. So yeah. Ooh, Shadows Live. Or the Moon Chasers. So I'm probably going to do the Moon Chasers. So the Moon Chasers pack. We're going to be focusing on one character named Moon, the Alpha's daughter. Well, no, it's actually going to be focused on the entire pack instead of just one character. So it's going to be focused on the entire Moon Chasers pack. And instead of having a rival pack right off the bat, they're going to make a rival pack against a pride of cats. The pride is small, but slowly it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows to be bigger than the pack, and then, well, the pack actually fails, and then the pack is done, and then the remainders of the pack are trying to find each other, are trying to rebuild the pack, and there's going to be 4 of them trying to rebuild the pack. The Alpha's daughter's Moon, Moon, her brother, Sun, yes, Pokemon reference, I love Pokemon, Sun and Moon. The Sun, which is named, well, Sun, like the bright ball of fire in the sky, and Moon. Anyways, and then we're gonna have the brothers' best friend, Ash, and then we're gonna have the And then we're gonna have the daughter of this. And then we're gonna have Moon's driver. The driver's name is the sister of Sun's best friend. So, the sister's name is Lava. So we have Ash and Lava. So yeah, they're siblings. And Lava is basically the enemy of Moon. They're enemies. And then we have Sun and Ash, which are best friends. So yeah. Interesting storyline. And those four all agree on one thing. They need to build a pack even bigger and stronger than the Pride. And that's the entire plot, I guess. Then we have Running Love. It's of a wolf who likes a house pet, which is a German Shepherd. If I can get the German Shepherd model I'm looking at if I can get the German Shepherd model I'm looking at, hopefully my mom can get it for me. It'll be that German Shepherd, and probably, I don't know what wolf I'm going to use yet, but a wolf. And, well, it's called Running Love, because basically the German Shepherd is always running away from home, and the human keeps on catching him, until we figure out the human was actually bad, and gets arrested. And gets arrested by the police, and basically, the German Shepherd runs out the house, and the wolf and German Shepherd end up having a happy story, and pups. That's the plot of Running Love. German Shepherd's name is actually the German Shepherd's name is I'm thinking his name is going to be, I'm trying to think of a very unique name, so give me a second. I thought of a name for the German Shepherd. It's not very unique, but the German Shepherd's name, his name is Beta. And the wolf's name is Luna. Beta and Luna. So yeah, Beta and Luna having two pups, which Pumpkin and Pepper. Peppa's a boy and Pumpkin's a girl. But that's the plot for Running Love. Okay, and time for the last one. Redemption. Redemption is it's a story about a wolf. Her name is Bio. So in the first 3 episodes, we figure out why Bio is like this. The first 3 episodes, she makes friends. The friends are actually fake friends and bully her. So she doesn't longer be friends with them. But then, for some reason, some mean people decide they're going to kill their Bio's parents. So she watches her parents get killed, and then the bullying just gets worse after that. So then she kind of goes on this arc. So episode 4 is when things go downhill. So she starts killing and killing. Episode 12 is when she starts to realize, and then she slowly starts, redeeming. A redemption arc. And then at the end, she finally builds up the courage to tell her friends what she was doing for a while. Then one of them is going to say what in kind of a shocked and confused tone, which Bio mistakes for a shocked and angry tone. So she runs away, very sad. And then the next episode is just the friends looking for Bio, and Bio keeps on running away. Then at the end, they find her looking over, probably looking off the cinder block, to be honest. Not gonna lie. They're gonna join her up there, kind of like do a pincer thing like this. And they're gonna tell her it's okay. That's the past, and this is the present. Sure, don't get me wrong, it's still bad, but they're just wolves, so it technically isn't that bad, but still, because they're just wolves and not humans. But yeah, and those are the 3 ideas I have. So, Liberty Forest, Running Love, and Redemption. So yeah, those are the ideas I have for some future series after I finish the Eye of the Storm. So I hope you guys, I guess, will enjoy those future series. And random thing, I know it's a while until I decide to quit YouTube. Probably it's going to be around 5, maybe 6 years of YouTube when I decide to quit. Yeah, long time. So maybe even more than 5 or 6 years of doing YouTube. But still, when I decide to quit, I'm going to make one more series called The End of the Horizon, which is just going to be some wolves. There's going to be one called The Haven Pack. First ever series I've ever done. You're going to have a bunch of background characters from the other series I've done, like Pine. You're going to have Pine. And you're going to have Storm and a bunch of others. And then you're going to have my OC of that time, because I'm probably going to change it a lot. So, I'm going to have my OC at that time in the series as, I guess, the final main character or whatever. It's going to follow the pack's journeys, and then they're going to find a place to call their own with food and water nearby. And it's the Horizon. And I don't actually know what Horizon looks like, but it's just going to be called The End of the Horizon. And they're going to call it a horizon, and they're going to live up on it and look. And they're going to look down at the end. And they're going to look at the edge. And then they're going to look off the edge, and that's going to be the end of the series. So yeah. Anyways, that's my ideas and my idea for the final series on my channel. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Bye.